No. Switch off. No silent mode. Switch it off.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Sindhushri P from BBA B section. I'm your host for the day. Today we have gathered here to celebrate second day of International Yoga Day program organized by our college. To join our celebration, today we have as our chief. To join our celebration today, we have as our chief guest Bhanumati Mohan Raju ma'am. She is a librarian who has done her master's in library and information science. She has worked in reputed educational organization as well as multinational companies for the past 24 years. She invests her spare time and energy to spread awareness of powerful Shushumna Kriya Yoga technique to wide range of people from elders to youngsters. She helps along with our meditation experts conduct meditation classes in various colleges and schools. I request our principal, Dr. Pankaj Chaudhary, sir, to welcome our guest. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
I worked with her 20 years back.
And also we have Mahesh Mandalika, sir. I request Bharti ma'am to welcome our guest. Thank you, ma'am. And also we have Anuradha Mandalika, ma'am. I request Ramesh, sir, to welcome our guest. Next, we have Anjali Sharath, ma'am. I request Priya, ma'am, to welcome our guest. And also we have Vinod Kumar, sir. I request Kiran, sir, to welcome our guest. Now, I request our Deputy Director of the Sports Department, Ramesh, sir, to welcome our beloved principals. Thank you, sir. I would like to hand over to Bhanumati ma'am to take over the session.
Namaste, dear students. We all know that we are gathered here to learn the unique techniques of Sushumna Kriya Yoga meditation. Firstly, warm welcome to our scientists who designed this technique to help the mankind. They are Sri Bhoganath Siddhar, Sri Mahavatar Babaji, and Pujya Sri Atmanandamayi Mataji. I would like to request them to bless us in this auspicious occasion. I would like to welcome other volunteers who came along with me are Mr. Mahesh Mandulika, Chief Information Security Officer, an ardent practitioner of Sushumna Kriya Yoga, Srimati Anuradha Mandulika, graduate of Zoological Science, an entrepreneur, instructor of Sushumna Kriya meditation. She invests significant time and energy to spread the powerful Sushumna Kriya Yoga technique. Srimati Anjali Sharath worked as a senior financial analyst in multinational bank. Presently, she is a yoga teacher and teaches meditation, and she renders her services in many schools and colleges. Mr. Vinod Kumar is a computer science engineer currently working in a reputed organization. All our volunteers are ardent practitioners of Sushumna Kriya Yoga meditation, and they conduct many classes in various places. And now I'll give it to Mahesh sir. He and other volunteers will explain the unique techniques of Sushumna Kriya Yoga meditation, which will help us to have not only mental health, physical and social health also. Om Sushumna.
Good morning and namaste. That's good. It's nice to see I'm getting a lot of responses. Let's keep it that way for the entire session. The last person, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. And we'll start with a question. What is meditation and why do you need to do it? Any idea? I mean, well, whatever you know about it, yeah, or whatever you think about it, you can please say that. What is meditation and why do you need to do it? Anyone? Yeah. If you can stand up, the mic will come to you. Or raise your hand. Yeah. Sir, here. Yeah. To achieve mental peace. That's right. Anybody else?
So basically, meditation is something which we have focused on and which we want to do from negative to positive. So this is what meditation is all about, and increasing the concentration and improving on the physical aspects and improving on the mind development also.
Yeah, that's very true. I don't know if you had a chance to see my PPT. You have actually taken some of the keywords out of it, which I was planning to present. So we said, your name, please. Dheeraj, you said mental peace, right? Okay. And you said concentration. Your good name? Mrutul.
Rutu, sir.
Mrutul. Great.
Rutu.
Krutu. Okay. So anybody else? Okay. For better health. Yeah. Good.
To control mind and soul peacefully.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. So if we can have the next slide. Okay. So now let's start. So all human beings are made of certain qualities, isn't it? Okay. So there are some positive qualities and there are some negative qualities. Now, can somebody talk about what are the positive qualities? One or two examples. Okay. When somebody comes to your home, you meet them, you welcome them with a sad face. Is it a positive quality? And you welcome somebody with a warm smile. Okay? You tell, please welcome, like how we are welcome today. So that's a positive quality. Like that, what are the other positive and negative qualities which you can think of? So each human has various qualities, right? There is nobody who's absolutely negative. There is nobody who's absolutely positive. It is always a combination of good positives and negatives. Yeah.
I can do something negative. I will make it. I will purposely do. I will also do it. It is positive.
Absolutely right. So, your good name? Videsh. Vilesh says, I cannot do is a negative one, and I can do is a positive one. That's a good one, Vilesh. Now, I have a doubt whether for some reason the PPT got leaked out. Okay. We can have the next slide. Now, I think on the left side of the screen, you will see some attribute, some qualities. And on the right hand side, you will see some qualities. Now, left hand can identify which of them are positive and which of them are negative. Right. Okay. So, and we can have the next slide. What are the impacts if you are in a group of people or you have a friend who is negative? So what does it lead to? Usually negativity leads to depression, anxiety. So your lack of confidence, and eventually it leads to not able to perform to your potential, right? At the same time, if you have positive attitude, you meet positive people, you spend your time with positive minded people, you will all have you will be able to achieve your goals, and which is your success. So now the goals can be what it is all, not always, success need not be always in terms of health, wealth and fame, right? So somebody who is very healthy, very wealthy, but not having, does not have good health, is he enjoying his life? And somebody is very healthy. I can run a marathon, but I do not know where my next square meal is going to come from. Am I happy? Probably related. So they say, if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. Right? So, and it is this negative or positive qualities is not only at individual level. So if you have, if you spend your time with people who are depressed, who are negative minded, what it will lead to? Negativity. Now imagine if in a group of 10 people, 9 people are negative minded, what will happen to the 10th person? Okay, and the same way, these 10 people multiplied by 100. Okay, and now that's what is happening in the world today, right? There's a lot of fear, there is hatred, there's violence, and there is always a one-manship. I'm greater than this one, this is greater than this. Instead of that, if there are a group of people who are positive minded, now if you multiply it, and if the whole your world is having positive this thing, there will be no place for wars, there will be mutual love and so which will be a better universe? Positive one. Thanks, Vilesh. I think you are getting it. Yeah. So now, but now the question is, how do you develop this positives and how do you do away with negatives? Any thoughts? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Can we have the next slide? Okay. So now, if I give you a task saying that each of you write 10 positive qualities and none of them should repeat, I'm sure 100, all these 100 people in this room will be able to write 10 of them. So which means there will be several thousand of them, right? So now where do you start? Do you have time to do it? I want to be positive, but I do not know where to start. I do not know how long it's going to take. It's a very obvious question, right? Okay. Now, if you do your commerce, there is a starting point. If you do your management, there's a starting. You learn your basics, and there is a time period. You will go as per a timetable. What is that timetable for achieving positivity? Okay. The big question is where to start. Yeah. Next one. Yeah. And how many, any management students or all are commerce students? Next one, please. Yeah, one more. Okay. Have you seen this before? Johari's window? Right. Okay. So Johari is, it categorizes various qualities of people depending on how you exhibit yourself. Okay. So he has come up with 4 models or 4 types of people. So there is somebody who's open. So which means there are some qualities of you which you know, which your friends know. It's like, wo aadmi bekar hai. So tumba short temper avanu. That, and sometimes you also, unfortunate part is sometimes when people take pride in that, saying that ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬರಬೇಡ, leave me alone kind of a thing. Is that a good attitude? And then that is open self, which means there are some qualities of yours which you know, which everybody knows. Okay. And in some models, it is even called as arena. It's like an open ground. Okay. Everybody can see you and you understand. Then there is a blind self. There is something which other people know about you, but you do not know. Okay. Now, on the positive side, if you see, if you take sports people, if you take cricket, sometimes captain will give the slog over to somebody who's new. The reason being, somebody like Dhoni has ability to identify your potential, right? Okay. So it's a blind self. Others know about you, but you do not know. Then there is a hidden self. There is something which you know, and but others do not know. This can be some dark secrets, or this can be your inherent qualities. Somebody is inherently very good. He may be a very good performer. He may be a good, very singer, but he is aware, but he has reasons for not coming out. Or some people may have stage fear. But if they break that stage fear, they'll be able to, they can perform, they can become very good singers or performers. So that is hidden self. Then there is unknown self, which means there are some inherent qualities which you also do not know, others also do not know. That's a surface. Okay. And in this, which of these are good? In these 4, which one is good? Hidden? No. It's a binary question, which means you have to select one. It's not a multiple choice. Yeah. Open. Okay. I would say unknown, because can we go to the next slide? Okay. Now, yeah. So the tip, this you must have seen. This is the tip of iceberg. Okay. So what you see above the ocean is very small, and what is there hidden is enormous. So the truth, the psychological truth is, all of us have unlimited potential, and we do not realize it. That's where it comes as the hidden one. Right? So now this can be good potential there. If you have discovered yourself, you can be an Abdul Kalam, you can be an Albert Einstein, and or Isaac Newton. And if you have not noticed it properly, it can end up being in Titanic. You know what happened to Titanic, right? But do you know what caused it? There was an iceberg, and he was overspeeding. The iceberg was not noticed. So if you do not notice, and if it was a negative one, probably it would end up in a disaster. Can you have the next one, please? Okay. Yeah, next one. Now, we would like to throw a challenge to you. Okay. And before we do that, Vilas, you mentioned that it's spiritual, right? No, you did. Inner soul. Somebody mentioned spiritual. Yeah. So now, huh? Yeah, mind and soul. Okay. So soul is related to spirituality. Okay. Okay. So now, before we take the challenge, one thing is this technique is just not spiritual. As we said, you can reform yourself. Yeah. And I said, like, where do you start? How long does it take? What if I told you, if you just spend 21 minutes every day, okay, and you can transform yourself, you can realize your unlimited potential. Would you agree with me? Would you believe me? Yeah. Good. And so since you all agree with me, let's, can we have a challenge? It's not a dare. It's a challenge. So there is a difference between a dare and a challenge. Dare is something which you're going to take a risk, right? Challenge is something which will probably help you get better, push your limits. Now, why do people take up challenges? Yeah, to prove themselves to whom? To rest of the people. So, I mean, as per a survey, 25% of people do it only to prove that, to show that they can show. I mean, you will see that if you see their Instagrams or Twitter, you will see somebody doing a wheelie and posting it on this thing. The good part is there are lots of appreciation likes. Along with that, there is one yellow chit also which comes. And where does it come from? From the police. Okay. So there are various reasons why people do it. Some people do it for fun. Okay. You would go. How do you feel if you are dropped from a 2-story building with the assurance that nothing will happen to you? Have you experienced that? Yeah. How many of you have been to a theme park, Wonderla, or any such thing? Okay. You have a roller coaster, right? And is it not 2 feet high? I mean, 2-story high, and then they drop you, but they make sure nothing happens to you. I mean, what are you getting out of it? You are getting a thrill out of it. So, and you are having fun with it. So and then anybody tried parasailing? Yeah. Okay. Why did you do it? Why did you try parasailing? You know the dangers of it, right? Correct. It was fun and thrilling. So 40% feel it is fun and 30% feel it is adrenaline rush. It's thrill. Okay. And then we talked about social media, and there are 5% people who have do it for various other reasons. Okay. Next slide, please. Now this is what we want you to do. We want. Can you spend 21 minutes every day? Preferably morning 4 o'clock. Okay. Before that, the first challenge is I want all of you to stand up and stand on one leg for about 1 hour. How many are ready for this challenge? Okay. And the second grade is, if you are not ready for it, the second grade is just have to stand in one place without moving for 1 hour. Possible? Yeah. And the third level is, I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to sit quiet for 21 minutes. Okay, right? So can we all agree to take the third challenge and forget about the first and second? Second also possible. Yeah. Sir, you can, every day morning, you can make them stand for 1 hour without moving. Your physical education department will take care of it. So that is the challenge which you'll have for rest of your course with BMS. And there is internal assessment marks for that. Okay. This, what we want you to do is practice this meditation. How meditation happens is something which we'll teach you after this. And this is a 49 days challenge. So you will have to do it for 49 days. And okay, what you will do along with that, you will also have to concentrate on a few things. From first day to 8th day, you will be very optimistic. You will not think of anything which is pessimistic. So you will be very optimistic. So that's first 9 days. It is not only the 21 minutes. So in 21 minutes, you will keep telling yourself, I'll be optimistic. And rest of the day, you will be optimistic. You will practice it. It is not only a thought, you will practice it. Then from the second level is, it starts on day 9 and it goes to day 15, where you will have a positive acceptance, which means any feedback. If even somebody comes and calls you a gada, okay, you will say, okay, gada is also important in society. Otherwise, who will carry the burden? Who will do the laundry? I mean, of course, today you have a laundry machine to do it. So that is positive acceptance, which means you will try to take all feedback positively. So what would happen? Will you avoid arguments if you do that? You are trying to look at all the positive things. Okay? You are saying, okay, even if somebody gave you a negative feedback, you will try to focus on the positive. You can say, how can you improve upon it? How can I use it to become a better person? So that you will do it till the day 15. Then from day, so by day 15, what are the attributes you have, qualities you have gained? You have been optimistic for 15 days, and for last 8 days, you have been practicing positive acceptance. So you have already gained 2 qualities, correct? And the next one, from the 16th day till the 22nd day, you will take every problem as a challenge. Okay? Now, I have a challenge. Okay? I have a problem. I can't get to work every day because of Bangalore traffic. What do I do? Alternative. I take it as a challenge and work from home. Yeah, I wish my boss was here to hear that. Yeah, anyway, I work from home most of the time. Only 2 days I go to work. Yeah. And so what I do is I leave home at 7:30 in the morning so that I can reach office in time. The advantage is I get there before all the meetings start. So before the day starts, where the office starts at 9:30, by that time, most of my day's work is done. So I can focus on, I can prepare for meetings, I can spend the day very productively. So a problem of not getting cabs, not being on time is turned into an advantage. Okay, so that you will practice that for till the 22nd day. And by the 22nd day, you have already gained 3 positive qualities. Right? And then from the 23rd day to 29th day, you will start telling yourself that I can do anything. I think Vilas, somebody said, right? Village. So somebody said, I can do it. Yeah. So you will stop saying I cannot do and you will say I can do. The impossible will become possible. Everything is possible. So that the next category is act without expectation. So any service which you do or any work which you do, your studies have no expectation. But please do have expectation for good marks and work towards it. Then the last but penultimate stage, you will grow this attitude of never give up. Keep trying. No, but you cannot get up tomorrow morning and say, I want to be an athlete. I mean, you will have to work towards it. You have to consistently practice, and you will have undoubtedly at every stage, there will be failure. Learn from your failures and keep going. And finally, make it a habit for self-introspection. In 49 days, how many positive qualities have you gained? 6. And imagine if like this, you'll pick up one quality and practice it. And today, initially, what is 6 days? Probably in 1 or 2 days, it will become an habit. And imagine if you keep practicing it for 1 year, how many positive qualities will you pick up? At least out of 365, very conservative say, can we say at least 50? Okay. And by the time you go out of college, 15 to 3, at least minimum 150 qualities will you have. If I was your recruiter, I would be very delighted to have you in my company, right? Okay. And imagine you are doing it for next 10 years. Okay? And how much of positivity you have gained. By the time you are a leader, right? So that's our challenge. Anybody has any questions on what we have talked so far? Yeah, we will be practicing it today.
In these challenges, you told that we have to just think in that 22nd day after that, believe, you think, right? So basically, when we do meditate, we have to not think anything.
Absolutely. Good question.
But why is so this challenge implemented
Now,
here?
so this is, there is a time. So, okay, there is something called sankalpa, okay, which means there is a commitment, a determination. Okay, you will tell yourself that it's my mind over body. You will tell your body that, you will tell your mind that I will be optimistic today. So it is said that we'll do 3 times before start of meditation, and for the rest of the time you will practice that. By these 6 days it becomes an habit. Anything which you practice for 21 days becomes an habit. Correct? It's good question. So during meditation you are doing it, but it is you are telling your body, I mean you're telling your mind that you are going to be positive, and you are going to practice it for the rest of the time. And but if you have practiced for this many number of days, it becomes an habit. Right? So next slide, please. Okay. Now, how many of you are afraid of an injection? Quite a few. Okay. Okay. Actually, we have a very brave. Usually, most of the hands are up. But how long does it take for an actual injection? 1 day? 1 hour? 1 minute? Few seconds, right? But before you go, from the time the doctor says you need an injection, till the time there is an injection, you will worry, right? And after that you will cry over it for several hours, and during a injection you will freeze. Okay, you will make your muscles like Salman Khan. So you want the syringe to bend. Okay. And what it ends up doing is it will do its job, but your muscle is not able to take it. So if you were relaxed, that pain would have gone away next 2 or 3 minutes. But since you hardened your muscle, what would happen? It will last for 1 or 2 hours, or maybe a few days. So what really happened there is that the actual problem is only 1 minute. But what you created was for several days. Now, related to many things in your life. So we said there are failures. Okay? Nobody is successful on the day 1. So there are failures. Did we give it up? If somebody gave it up, we would not have our ISRO program. And if the first day Dhoni or somebody got out on duck, he would not have been Mr. Captain Cool. Okay? So like that, you will in life you will have this thing. So actual problem is only 10%. What you are imagining, what you are creating of it is 90%. Now, if you just try to learn to do away with 90%, you will have to, that 10% is relatively 10 times more easier to buy this. So next time you will not have any fear of injection, right? Right. The next one, please. You want to do an introduction? Yeah, I'll ask Anjali Sharath to give you an overview of what the steps are.
Good morning. Just now Vilas asked how we are going to think in meditation. We should be in thoughtless stage, right? So yeah, we all taking only his name because nobody is answering, yes or no? Yeah, I want everyone to talk. Yes, come up with your questions. Okay, so today we are going to learn the latest inner software. So we are upgraded our gadgets, smartphones, TVs, everything. But are we upgrading our brains? Yes. How? How you all upgrading your brains? Studies? You're adapting to the new technology. Very nice. And see, if your brain is out of 100%, you're using 20%. So what about remaining 80%? Okay, so today this technique will help us to use our complete 100% brain. Okay, it will activate our all brain cells, right? So in this latest inner software, this meditation name is Sushumna Kriya Yoga. What is the name of it? Yes, in this Sushumna Kriya Yoga, we have 4 powerful meditative techniques. Okay, for example, if you want to fill a bucket, you keep it under a tap. How long it will take? Yeah, but everything we wanted instantly, right? Once we book it in Zomato or whatever it is, within 10 minutes, it should come to our doorstep. Yes or no? But will you wait until that bucket fills? No, right? So that is the reason what we are going to do. We want to fill that same bucket with the 4 taps at a time simultaneously. So it will give you energy instantly, right? So let us learn this topic today. Meditation technique. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, this is what I wanted. Okay, so in this 4 steps, the first one is mudra. It is positioning your fingers. So open your hands up wide. Gently touch your thumb fingers and touch your index fingers. Interlock remaining fingers. So this is called yoga mudra. This is how we keep our hands in mudra, and keep it in your lap, comfortable position. Need not to press your fingers tightly, just gentle touch and keep it in your lap. Okay, this is the first step. So this works as a magnetic power. It will work as a magnetic and it will draw the energy from the universe into your body, right? So it is also work as lens. Like when you keep a lens under the sun, what happens? If you keep a paper, automatically it will burn the paper, right? In the same way, this mudra works as a magnifying lens, which helps you to draw the energies into your body. Okay, so this mudra we keep out throughout 21 minutes. Step 2 is chanting Om. We utter Om for 21 times. You all know, without moving your tongue, what all sounds can you make? Right? I'm not moving my tongue. Oh, so ma, right? These 3 sounds, E. Yeah. What else? Yeah, ooh. Yeah, A, ma. These 3 sounds without moving our tongue, we utter, right? Right? Yes or no? Ha. So we are going to do the same thing. So we chant Omkara 21 times, but Akara 1 syllable, Makara 2 syllable, 1:2 ratio. The sound should be longer. Okay, we'll do it for 3 times and then we will practice in the meditation technique as well. When we do it meditation for 21 minutes, in that you will be able to utter properly, right? And then third step is taking long and deep breaths. Taking long and deep breaths. It is not like pranayama. normal inhale, deep, long inhalation and exhalation. So when we inhale, take a positive thought in your mind. Just now we asked, right? We asked Mahesh sir that how we think about positive and negativity. So while inhale, just have a positive thought in your mind. For example, you're taking good health, you're taking memory power, concentration. So what all positivity you need while inhalation, you need to take inside. While exhaling out, you take it out all your negativity, anxiety, fear, stress, depression, ill health, example, these kind of things, you will leave it along with your breathe. And third, last, fourth one is slightly raise your chin up and concentrate in your brain junction. This is in between your eyebrows. So these are the 4 steps we are going to follow in Sushumna Kriya Yoga. And we will play one video. In that video, our Pujya Gurumata will explain these 4 steps and then we do meditation for 21 minutes. Okay? Right? Thank you.
It's quiet, guys. There's a video.
We will do our first meditation. This you can consider as your initiation with Atmanandamayi Amagaru. So this is Mataji is our beloved spiritual mother, okay? And Amagaru is the one who is behind the Sushumna Kriya Yoga Foundation, Divya Babaji Sushumna Kriya Foundation. Okay? And we'll do meditation for 21 minutes along with Amagaru. Okay? So and yeah, so this kind of meditation, after your 49 days, you can log into YouTube, our channel. We'll share the details. Every day morning at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5. Again at evening 6 to 7, there is guided meditation. We can start.
Pronouns to all divine souls. Sushumna.
Namaste, children. Before we start meditation, I request all the children who are wearing spectacles, please remove spectacles. Please remove. When you practice at home also, when you practice meditation, you are not supposed to wear specs. Okay? And then relax your body and relax your mind. While doing meditation, relax all of you. You want to stand one time and then sit? Yeah, please, you can do it. I can understand your problem. You can do it. Sit down. Now we are going to start our meditation session. So I hope all of you switched off your mobiles, right? Done. Okay. Then I request all of you sit straight. You can remove your slippers you don't want to wear, you can remove, because it will cause you like, you feel like very inconvenience while doing meditation, or you can use chairs. Okay. Now we start meditation. Okay, all of you please keep the mudra, yoga mudra. Please keep yoga mudra. Touch your thumb finger, then index finger. Interlock remaining fingers. Please keep this yoga mudra in your lap. And then now we are going to chant Omkaras. I'll just for demo, we will all together chant Omkaras for 3 times. Then we will do along with meditation also. We are going to chant Omkaras for 21 times. Okay? Okay. I'll just tell Omkaras. You please repeat along with me. Close your eyes. Please don't open your eyes while doing meditation. Close your eyes. Nothing is going to happen. Just relax. All are closing their eyes, so nothing will happen. All are sitting empty. No. Omkaras. Om. Can you please repeat along with me? Second time, you can feel vibrations now when you are chanting Omkaras. Please repeat. One more time. Like this, we are going to chant Omkaras for 21 times. Now, we are all going to do meditation along with our Pujya Guru, Pujya Shri Atmanandamayi Mataji. Okay? You are just going to listen what Ammagaru says now. Okay? Please start. So as Mahesh Garu says that, so 3 times you all are going to say a strong determination in your mind, like whatever wish you have, just say it in your mind for 3 times. That is for your body, mind and soul. Just say it 3 times. Now we all chant 21 times of Omkara along with our Guruma.
Now, 14 times, long and deep breaths with Bhava.
Slowly inhale, take good health inside. Slowly exhale, take out your inhale outside. Inhale positivity inside. Exhale all the negative qualities outside. Concentration inside. Take out negativity outside. In this way, take 14 times long and deep breaths with Bhava.
Now come back to normal breathing. Let us focus on our third eye region.
Slowly rise your chin up, concentrate in between your eyebrows.
Okay. Rub your palms together and place it over your eyes. And slowly come out of your meditative state. Brahma Muhurtam between 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the best time to practice Sushumna Kriya Yoga. If not, the Sai Sandhya meditation between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. is also a great time for Kriya Sadhana. If for any reason you are unable to practice during these times, you may practice at any other comfortable time. Group meditation gives us enormous energy. Along with the daily practice of Kriya, do self-introspection for 10 minutes before going to bed. This Kriya helps every individual to realize and unlock their boundless potential and abilities. Start your day with meditation and end your day with introspection. Mangala, Nitya Shubha Mangala.
So try to do in the morning, or if not possible, evening 6 to 7. If these two timings are not possible, out of 24 hours, just keep 21 minutes for yourself and do this sadhana. I can understand that suddenly you all sat on the floor, that too with the tight jeans and all, you're not able to sit. But when you do at home, sit in a comfortable posture. You can sit on the chair, sofa, wherever you're comfortable. Okay, and then do this Kriya for 21 minutes. Right? Hope you all understand the steps. Right? So the first one is mudra. Second one is we utter Om 21 times. Third is take long and deep breaths with positive thought. When you inhale positivity inside, when you exhale your negativity outside. Yes. The last one, third eye meditation. You concentrate in between your eyebrows. Right? Anyone have any questions, doubts?
Okay.
Guys, please be seated. Who asked you to stand? Please be seated now. And quiet, we have a vote of thanks. Rahul and team, please sit down. Quiet.
On behalf of our college, I extend a hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Bhanumati Mohan Raju ma'am. And volunteers Mahesh Mandalika sir, Anuradha Mandalika ma'am, Anjali Sharath ma'am, and Vinod Kumar sir. And I would also like to extend my thanks to our respected chairman, Aviram Sharma sir, and our beloved principal, Dr. Pankaj Chaudhary sir, and all our respected staff members. Last but not the least, I thank all my dear friends. Thank you.